Today is March 4th, 2024. Michael sat here interviewing my first cousin, Donna, queen of the family, Thomas.
At last.
At last.
Do I want that job now? Y'all crazy.
Yeah, you gotta keep it long as you can. We're in Rockford, Illinois.
Who's next in line?
Probably in that.
Huh?
In that, I guess.
Ooh, y'all gonna be in lost. Y'all be crazy when I get there. When Ned get there, y'all be institutionalized.
No, she be like Trump over us. Okay, so we were asking about cousin Daniela Flanagan, the daughter of Daniel David Flanagan, my father's brother, and Daniel's also Donna's uncle, her mother Hazel Flanagan Brown. So tell us about Daniela Flanagan.
To me, Danielle was always quiet and a soft-spoken woman. And even being young, she was soft-spoken. Her and Erlene both were soft-spoken. You never did hear. I never did really hear them raise their voice.
Were they soft-spoken as soft as Beatty and Uncle Modi? Or?
No, probably more like Amy Sue.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I can remember. Them was some years past.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what I remember mostly about them was that Erlene and Danielle was very close. And my biggest of knowing of them was walking back and forth from one house to the other house. They would visit with each other. You coming back? Okay. They would be walking from one house to the other house because they would walk, come and visit with each other.
How far apart were the houses? A block?
No, you talking about it. Danielle them lived up there past James Chapel Church, if I remember correctly.
About a mile walk?
Yeah, probably. No, I don't know. But can you remember going to the church where Kent we had everybody's funeral, family church, so to speak? Then you have to go up and back around to get to the street up and back of that church, if I'm correct, that would be where they live.
Gotcha.
They house there was a drugstore there.
It was on Lucas Ferry?
Yeah. Yeah, because back then there was a barbershop set right down there past St. Molly's and them house. And somebody else in our family got the house now, live in the house now. Then going on the streetwise now, walking through shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
And you go down there by that little grocery store, then you go up, go back, I guess, would be south from the grocery store. Mm-hmm. And then you pass back in the old days. Back then, I think it was a restaurant, a funeral home.
So it was about 4 from Dickerman Street to Barber Elementary?
Yeah, probably. Maybe not quite, but somewhat.
Okay, got you. So, Danielle, you said she was small frame, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, kind of like like Aunt Louise. Because her and Erlene was all probably the same size. Mm-hmm. She may be even maybe the same height. Danielle might have been a little bit shorter than Erlene.
Okay.
Because I can't remember, but I just know she was short, dark.
She's dark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Brown, I think she was darker than me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Because
Aunt Nancy was dark. She looked just like her mom to me, as far as I can remember back then.
I think I got Buddy brown skin. Uncle Dan was kind of yellow. I assumed Daniela was light brown.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
And my memory of her was just her walking and her and Erlene talking, and I did get to spend the night at their house. Then the biggest family remembering, well, I guess it would be hearing Mom and them talking, and it's her saying, Buddy get to eat the meat, and she was going to eat the geese, which was grease, and she was known as Booster, so you don't have... Yeah, Booster. Okay. That was her nickname. Mm-hmm. And I think who would really know a little bit more about her probably, and I'm trying to think what it would be. Is it Robert? Robert?
Yes,
And
in
oh,
Memphis.
and Sue, Cora, Cora now.
Who's Cora?
Them your other cousins. You know, it's a whole other part of the Flanagans in Chicago.
Oh yeah, I don't really know them.
Yeah, well, Cora and well, who? Cora and Susie. Busy. Cora and Susie. Now they're older than I am, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, cause me and Robert, I think, are pretty close in age.
Okay.
Cause I'm thinking.
I'm hoping to see him. If I do go to Houston on the way back through, I'm gonna stop through Memphis.
Yeah, ask him because they live not too far from Donna. And I think, yeah, because you know they double king.
Right.
So, yeah, so Uncle George and then that street, that next street over was where their house was. And actually that house sat there for years and years. And I don't know,
Right.
I don't know if it finally just fell down on its own or did the city tear it down.
Now they double kin on the Flanagan side and the Malone side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniela, she died what year? Do you recall?
I can't recall it all. I know she died from cancer. And I know I was mad because I was eavesdropping on Mama and them talking about how come she went back to Alabama, mad at her dad or whatever. And then I said she came to Rockford so she could see some different doctors. And so whatever reason that she got mad and went back home, she didn't get to see the doctors. Or maybe she did see one doctor. I have no idea. But I know she didn't stay here long enough to get the attention from a doctor that they wanted her to have. Or they thought she should have. Let's put it that way.
Right. Okay. Yeah, great. Okay.
And you gotta realize something too. As a kid, when your dad and mom separate and your dad leave, and you think that you will be going out, and that's assuming on my that he had moved to Rockford and his family stayed there, that the family would be eventually joining him here, because he was working on the railroad at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me about her brother William, who we call Buddy.
Buddy was as a young man. I really don't know a whole lot about him because I didn't see him as much as I did Danielle. Because I saw Danielle more with Earlene. I just saw Buddy in passing because Buddy was, I guess, chasing women then too. I don't know.
He like women.
Yeah, he loved his women. And he was a very handsome man, so I guess so. Because I know when he came to Rockford, he got mad and he left. And even, I guess, when he came to spend a night or two with me, I looked around, he didn't like my ex-husband, so he was gone there. You know, there was a couple ladies around here. I can't remember their names that he went to school with that he knew. So yeah, Buddy was a traveling man when it came down to women. I guess he was more like my daddy. As my cousins always said, he was a rolling stone.
Rolling Stone,
Yeah.
I remember y'all saying that at his funeral he had 3 girlfriends on the front row.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He must have been okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I remember him quite well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, and then Buddy, he had, that we know of, at least 5 children. He got a son in California, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he got, where's his other son? He's in a southern state. I can't remember. Y'all know I got a touch of dementia coming on. And he's got the daughter. She in Louisville, Nashville.
Yeah, but he raised his family in Louisville, right? Yeah.
You talking about the one,
Buddy.
the kids with his wife?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't really know them. I knew
Me either.
that was, no.
Okay, well, I do thank you very much. Anything you want to say? I got you the camera running. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because you were an only child, but you made up for that. You got children, grandchildren, great grandchildren.
Yes. But you gotta realize I was the only child, but not really the only child if you look at family. My extended family, I could say they was my sisters and brothers, because you know me and Annette still fight for
Yeah.
position.
Right.
Her, you know.
And you got Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia. Yeah. But like me and Annette have Cynthia stayed with us for what? Oh, I was with Cynthia. Wow, the majority, I could say. Because well, she was born here in Rockford. Then she moved to Indianapolis with her mom. No, was a couple stops in between. And then when we got to Indianapolis was close enough where we could visit each other often. So I stayed with Uncle Bubba and them for a while, stayed with Aunt Louise, and I was with Aunt Louise was, Lena and Michael both was born. So I look at part of my first cousins and being not first cousins, they could be my brothers and sisters.
But you were born in Athens, Alabama.
Yeah.
You raised in Rockford.
Yes, I left Athens, Alabama when I was what, about 4, maybe 5, close to 5. When Grandma Cora died, I came to Rockford.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever live in Chattanooga?
No, I wish I had. Mom talked about it a little bit. It's someplace I'd like to go and see. And wonder. I often wondered, did we have any relatives down there? Because when Mama moved down,
the one you gave me the picture of.
yeah, Cundell.
Yeah.
But did she have any kids or anything?
I don't know, but I found her name in the Chattanooga phone book.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering, did she have kids? Did she have brothers and sisters?
Well, she married a guy named West. Last name West.
Yeah, so you know.
I don't know. There'll be another branch to go down.
Let's see. Find out.
Yeah.
I know Mom said it was beautiful country down there.
Right.
And
I think it's gonna stop in about 20 seconds, but
okay.
I can go to phase 2. I am recording this time. But let's do that. We're gonna wrap this up. Come back and do one about you, so we can capture that history. So we're gonna sign off. Michael Saher with Donna Thomas in Rockford, and we'll come back with video 2 in a second.